What is going on, fam? It's your girl, Biola Akani, here with a new YouTube video. Welcome, y'all. It feels good to be back on the mat with you. If you have been watching my last few YouTube videos, you know that I have been avoiding my yoga mat because I've been avoiding really being with myself as I process through this period of burnout that I've been experiencing. But now that I'm coming on the tail end of that, I'm ready to get back on my mat. So I'm looking forward to bringing you this backbends practice today. Now, before we get into the day's practice, I do have two announcements. Announcement number one is that I am hosting a live yoga practice every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on YouTube. And it's also streaming on my online platform, EA, which is home of non-performative yoga. This is live yoga with real people, y'all. No performative BS, just us committing to our practice, committing to ourselves, flowing and vibing together. I invite you to join me. It's completely free to you every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. You'll see the notification somewhere on here as well on my homepage so that you can click the bell and make sure that you have that time locked in. Announcement number two is that I'm hosting my second virtual 200-hour yoga teacher training starting next year, winter 2022. It goes from March 1st to May 15. If you are looking for a non-performative yoga teacher training that goes over the lineage, the history of yoga, and really covers the deeper facets of the practice, including Sanskrit, pranayama, dismantling racism, keeping things inclusive, trauma-sensitive languaging, and you are called to be an instructor, I invite you to head over to the link in my bio and just read up on us, learn a little bit about us, see if it resonates, see if you're ready to make this commitment to yourself, and then go ahead and apply. I look forward to receiving y'all's applications. Now let's go ahead and get into today's practice. We are going to be doing a journey to backbend practice. Backbends are really energizing. They kind of bring your energy up. They bring almost like a playful, light feeling, levity to your body, and that is what I've been craving so much, especially as we're moving into these colder months. I want to be a big ass kid, so let's go ahead and find that on the mat today. You're going to need a few props. I would suggest having 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can grab a large book, and also grabbing a blanket. We're going to be on the knees, and I know for myself, I have sensitive knees, so I like to have a blanket. Go ahead and grab that, and I'll meet you right back here on the mat in a hot second. Welcome back, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to come into a puppy dog pose with the hips stacked right over the knees. We want our 2 blocks or our books at the top of the mat on the lowest setting. And you're going to place your hands on your blocks here. Drop your heart down right in between your forearms, and notice once again I'm in Anahata puppy dog pose, so my hips are stacked right over my knees. Some of us, we're going to drop our third eye to the mat. Others of us, that's going to feel a little bit too deep in the heart, so you can maybe take a rolled up towel and place that underneath the forehead, but you are going to feel a deep opening, an extension, lengthening in the front of the heart, the back of the heart, under the armpits, and in the upper back. You might also feel this in the shoulders, depending on your body, and we are going to start here with some breaths. Backbends are all about opening up the front side of the body as well as warming up the shoulders and really creating space throughout the shoulders and the shoulder girdle in order to also prep the back, the upper back, the mid back, and the low back. Remember, if anything feels unsafe or you start to push beyond your own boundaries, that's when we know we are moving into performative territory. So if that's you, go ahead and just move out of the posture if it starts to feel that way. No need to perform for me, y'all, or no one else. Just let this practice be your own. I invite you to close your eyes here. You can keep them open if that feels safe for you. Kicking all the performative stuff to the side, kicking it to the curb, y'all, so that we can really be who we are on the mat when nobody's watching. Non-performative yoga at its best. Start to find some full intentional inhalations in through the nostrils. So feel yourself draw the breath in from the low belly up to the crown of the head. Continue to allow the breath to be intentional. What I mean by that is I want you to be aware of your breath. Notice how you're breathing. And start to breathe on purpose. Let the full low belly, let the low belly get full with breath as you inhale. As you exhale, spill the breath out of the nostrils and draw the belly button up and into the spine. A few more rounds here. On the inhale, let's slowly come up. You might root the hands here into the earth, come to tabletop, glide your blocks or your books off to the side, and come onto the belly into a Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose, your forearms are rooted into the earth. Draw the inner thighs together. And make sure you're not here. You want the shoulders stacked right on top of the elbows. And you can measure out the elbows or the forearms by grabbing opposite elbows and making sure your forearms are no wider than your elbows. Go ahead and press the forearms into the earth. As you do so, lift up into the back of the heart, pull the belly button up and in, holding here for a breath. Exhale. Once more, take a deep inhale. Exhale. Invite the hands together in a fist. Push the fist and forearms into the earth. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find a low plank. Hold here, pull the belly button up and in. Walk the feet in for a dolphin pose. Your forearms are not coming up off of the earth. Keep your forearms rooted. Hold here 2 to 3 rounds of breath. Invite the chest towards the thighs. So you're pressing the heart through your head, y'all. It's not kissing the earth. Your head is not kissing the earth. Remember. Continue to hold, strengthening through the shoulders. Give me 2 more breaths. Drop the knees, child's pose, hips to the heels, open the legs wide, let the breath expand through the chest and the low belly as you let the chest and the belly fall through the inner thighs. Inhale, drag the hands in and up towards the knees, glide them behind you, root the tips of the fingers, press the heart up to the heavens for this baby camel. Keep the hips on the heels, eye gaze floats up, exhale, chin to the chest, inhale, ripple it forward. Come back onto the belly. This time come all the way to the belly, tips of the fingers are rooted, draw them in behind the chest, inhale, lift the heart, lift the head, cobra pose. Keep the feet rooted in the earth, exhale, ripple it down. 2 more, inhale, ripple it up. Exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the heart, lift the head. Pull the belly in. Exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Root the forearms back into the earth. Once again, make sure forearms are no wider than the elbows. You can grab opposite elbows to make sure that you are within that width. Go ahead and pick the hands up. Draw the right hand out to the right, left hand out to the left. Push the hands into the earth. Pluck the elbows up, heart lifts. Keep the feet grounded into the earth. Lift the chest. Exhale, drop the forearms, chin to chest. Walk those hands back in, come back into Sphinx pose. Push the forearms into the earth. Pull the belly button up and in towards the spine and feel yourself relax the shoulders down the back and really expand through the backside of the heart. Interlace the hands into a fist. Push the fists of the forearms into the earth. Inhale, low plank, lift the hips, hold. Inhale, walk the feet in, dolphin pose. Hold, your head is not on the earth. Your forearms are rooted on the earth. So your forearms are acting as your stabilization here. Continue to hold. See if you can walk the feet in a little bit more. Make sure you're not collapsing into the shoulders, but press the heart through the forearms. You're inviting the chest closer to the thighs. Hold. 2 rounds of breath, y'all. Final round of breath. Drop the knees, child's pose. Open the knees wide, let the belly and the chest fall through. Arms come long here. Grace through the body. Grace through the back of the heart. Inhale, drag the hands in towards the knees. Draw them all the way to the back of the mat. Tint the fingers. Push the fingers into the heart, into the earth. Lift the heart up to the heavens. Head up to the heavens. Baby camel. Inhale, release. Chin comes to the chest. Ripple it forward and up. Come to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. First down dog. Pedal off the knees one by one. One by one. I'm just going to move my blanket here to the side. For now, inhale, my right leg's gonna come high. Exhale, open the hip like a book. Scorpion dog, bend the knee, hold. Inhale, extend that right leg back. Exhale, lunge, step it through. Hold here for a lunge and drop that back left knee down. Inhale, low lunge, hands come high. Exhale, left hand comes forward, right hand comes back into your low back. Keep the right hand to the low back. Lift the left hand up. Exhale, lower the left hand, rooted on the inside of your right foot. Right hand comes high, modified revolve twist. Inhale, both hands come high. Low lunge. Exhale, hands come onto the knee. Push the hands into the knee, tuck the back left toe, lift the left knee up, hold. Keep the heart forward. Continue to ground here. Push the hands into the knee, lift the chest, high lunge. Hands come high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, hands come high again. Exhale, left hand comes forward, right hand comes back, hold. Inhale, windmill the right hand up, left hand comes to meet it. Exhale, lower both hands to the right foot, step the left leg forward, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands can come to the shins or to your block or your book. You might grace your plants. Long spine, long heart. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Invite the forehead towards the knees. Bend the knees. Inhale, circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Heart lifts up to the heavens. Baby back bend. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Take it down, step back, high plank. Drop the knees, modified chaturanga. Shift forward, lower to the belly, hug those elbows in. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, heart lifts, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, tabletop, and exhale, downward facing dog, opposite side. Inhale, left leg comes high. Scorpion dog, bend the knee, heel to the glute, hold. Inhale, extend that left leg back, turn the hip down, and lunge, step it through. Mindfully, invite your right knee to kiss the earth. And inhale, both hands sweep up to the heavens. Low lunge. I don't want to flash, y'all. Inhale, right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. And draw your left hand to your low back. Inhale, rainbow the right hand up as it traces over the heavens. Find a small back bend here. Pull your belly button up and in to protect your low back, y'all. Exhale, lower the right hand on the inside of the left. Inhale, modify, revolve, twist. Left hand comes high. Hold here. Inhale, both hands sweep up. Coming back to low lunge, and then exhale, both hands. Interlace the hands into a fist. Draw them onto your left knee. Tuck your back right toe. Lift the right knee up to the heavens. Push the hands into the knee. Lift the chest. Hold. Inhale. Brace yourself as you draw your hands high to the heavens for a high lunge. Continue to hold. Exhale, cactus the arms. Open up the chest. Inhale, hands come high to the heavens. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Inhale, both hands sweep up to the heavens. Exhale, lower the hands to frame that left foot. Y'all step your right leg forward to meet its sibling. Take your time doing so. And inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the shins or block. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Give grace. Invite the forehead towards the knees. They don't have to kiss though, y'all. Inhale, circle sweep, hands up and over. Hands come high to the heavens. Exhale, let's cactus the arms, open up the chest, open, open, open. Find a baby back bend here. Pull the belly button up and in towards the low back to protect the spine. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Let's take it down, drape it, drape it, drape it. Step back, find your high plank. Option to drop those knees, or you're gonna shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower onto the belly. Inhale, cobra. Option for up dog. Find what feels safe for you. Exhale. 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale for 1. And exhale. Inhale for 2, fam. And exhale. Inhale through the nostrils for 3. Exhale out of the nostrils for 3. Inhale, right leg comes high again. Exhale, scorpion dog, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, extend that leg back, turn the hip down and gently lunge. Use your belly to step the right leg forward. Control the movement. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, hands come high. Finding your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Left hand sweeps forward, right hand comes back, either to the low back or to the heel. Find what feels good for you. Left hand drags up and over the head. Inhale, control the belly. Windmill the left hand down on the inside of the right foot. Right hand comes high. Modify, revolve, twist. Inhale, both hands. Windmill up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come onto the knee. Tuck the back left toe, left knee rises. Push into that right knee, lift the chest, and then find your high lunge. Hands sweep up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. This time, drape the hands straight back behind you. Interlace them into a fist. Extend the heart straight back. Drop the left heel. Open it up and exhale, humble warrior. Invite the right shoulder to the inside of the right inner knee. Option to extend the fists up to the heavens or to keep the hands at the tailbone if that feels safer for you. Remember, not pushing beyond our own boundaries, not moving to performative territory. Exhale, lower the hand. I got a little fuzzy ball in my lock. Pivot and lunge. Front side of the mat. Coming into a wide-legged Prasarita forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold. Root the left hand right on the inside or between the inner thighs. Pull and lift up from the low belly, long spine. Exhale, twist. Look up, right hand comes high. Exhale, lower the right hand, switch. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, twist. Look over the left hand comes high. Keeping the hips neutral, just twisting through the cervical spine, through the heart. Exhale, lower the left hand, pivot and lunge to the front of the mat. And find your revolve twist, right hand comes high. Exhale, windmill that right hand straight back, step the right leg back, high plank. Option to drop the knees or shift forward on the toes, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, lifting the heart. Little to no weight in the hands, option for up dog. Find what feels good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite side, inhale, left leg comes high. Open the hip, bend the knee, scorpion dog, heel to the booty. Inhale, extend that leg, turn the hip down, and gently begin to lunge. Step it through. Invite the right knee to kiss the earth. Find your low lunge. Sweep those hands up to the heavens, y'all. Exhale, right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. You can stay right here. Option 1, option 2, left hand comes to the low back. Option 3, left hand comes to the right heel. Rainbowing that right hand back. Make sure that feels safe. Inhale, engage the belly. If you move to option 3 and exhale, windmill. Right hand on the inside of the left leg for a revolve twist, modified. Left hand coming high. Inhale, both hands sweep up to the heavens. Exhale, draw the hands. Interlace them and draw them onto the left knee, tuck the back. Right toe, right knee rises. And hold here in this lunge variation. Push the hands into the knees, lift the heart, hands sweep up. Cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Continuing to hold. Exhale, lower the right hand. Lower the left hand. Drop that right heel, pivot the left toe in. Wide-legged Prasarita forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold right here. Root the left hand right in between the legs. And begin to twist through your cervical spine, through the heart. Right hand comes high. Hips stay neutral. Exhale, lower the right hand, switch sides. Halfway lift and twist up. Left hand comes high. Exhale, lower the left hand. Pivot and lunge to the front of the mat. Find your revolve twist. Right hand roots. Left hand swims up to the heavens. Lower the left hand. Step it back. Find your high plank. Option to drop the knees or inhale, shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra. Option for up dog. Exhale, drop the knees, child's pose. Holding here in your child's pose, y'all. Open the knees wide, let the belly and the chest fall through, arms long. Just taking our time, making sure we're doing good, okay? I'm gonna build heat as we flow through this next side. Remember to take out what feels unsafe or feels like you're pushing beyond your own boundaries, y'all. Keep it non-performative. Inhale, let's ripple it forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in here. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, open that hip like a book and bend your right knee, heel to the booty, hold. Inhale, extend that leg back. Turn the hip down and begin to lunge. Step it back, take your time here. Continue to hold, drop the left knee. Inhale, hands sweep up to the heavens, low lunge. Exhale, right hand sweeps back, left hand sweeps forward. Option to stay here. Option to draw the right hand to the low back, or right hand can come to the left heel. Rainbow that left hand straight back. Inhale. Revolve, twist, modify. Lower the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right hand sweeps up. Inhale, windmill that right hand back. Both hands come high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, interlace the hands together and draw them onto the right knee. Press into the right knee. Lift the left knee up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, high lunge. Push into the knee, lift the chest, hands come high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, both hands sweep up. Exhale, left hand comes forward, right hand comes back. Option to stay here. Option for right hand can come to the low back, or find your revolved warrior, drawing your right hand behind the left thigh, gracing the left hand up. Exhale, lower the left hand, pivot and lunge, wide-legged prasarita. Shift the weight forward so the hips are stacked over the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, settle in, find a twist. Root the right hand, left hand sweeps up. Keep the hips neutral, twist just through the heart. Exhale, lower the left hand. Switch sides, inhale, root the left hand, right hand sweeps up. Find your halfway lift, twist through your cervical spine, through the heart, hips stay neutral, fam. Exhale, lower. Right hand, pivot and lunge to the top of the mat. Find your revolve twist, right hand comes high. Exhale, lower the right hand, step the right leg back. Shift forward on the toes, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, lifting the heart, little to no weight in the hands. Option for up dog. Exhale, flip the toes, downward facing dog. Final side, inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee, scorpion dog, heel to the booty, hold. Inhale, extend that leg back, and exhale, lunge, step it through. And invite your right knee to the earth. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, hand sweep up to the heavens. Exhale, right hand comes forward, left hand sweeps back. Option one to stay here. Hand can come to the low back or to the heel. Take your time, rainbowing the right hand back. Engage the belly, inhale, ripple it up. And find your revolve, twist, modified. Right hand roots on the inside of the left leg, left hand sweeps up. Inhale, both hands sweep up high to the heavens. Exhale, interlace the hands together and draw them onto the left knee. Tuck the back right toe, lift the right knee up. Inhale, press the hands into the knee, lift the chest, and find your high lunge. Hands come high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, both hands come high. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Option to stay here. Option two, left hand comes to the low back, or find your revolve warrior. Left hand comes to the back side of the right thigh. Right hand rainbows up and around. Exhale, lower the right hand. Lower the left, pivot the left toes in, right toes in. Wide-legged prasarita, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shift forward so the weight is somewhat in the toes and the hips are stacked right over the heels. Make sure that weight's evenly distributed. Go ahead on the next inhalation, root the left hand right in between the legs. Find your halfway lift, twist through the cervical spine, keep the hips neutral, right hand comes high. Exhale, lower the right hand, switch sides, lift the chest, and twist. Lower the left hand, pivot and lunge to the front of your mat. Find your revolve twist, take deep inhale, right hand roots, left hand comes high. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Option to drop the knees or shift it forward on the toes, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, lifting the heart. Option for up dog. Lifting the chest. Exhale, drop the knees, hips to the heels. Child's pose. Arms extend here. Resting. Continuing to rest, fam. On the next inhale, drag the hands in towards the knees. And invite the inner thighs together, coming into a baby camel. Draw the hands behind you, tint the fingers here. And inhale, lift the heart up, head up. This time you're gonna lift the hips. If this feels unsafe, you can omit the lift in the hips, y'all. Exhale, drop the hips, chin to the chest. Gonna continue to progress to a camel pose. Option, if you prefer, to find option 1, hands rooted, keeping the hips on the knees, extending the heart. Option 2, to lift the hips. Or you can come to camel version with me, this camel variation. This option 3, we're gonna come to stand. Make sure you want to pull your tailbone down and draw the groin forward so you can really create a root lock, a lock throughout your low belly to protect your low back for this back bend. So pull that tailbone down and feel your glutes engage. Feel yourself really grounded here in your groin and low belly region. You're gonna backpack the hands at your low back, right above your booty cheeks. And you're going to invite the elbows together as if there's a rubber band wrapped around the elbow. It creates a shelf for your back. Now from here, you're gonna push into your low back, lift and grow the spine long out of the pot of the pelvis. Extend the eye gaze up to the heavens. And then maybe go back. And maybe go back. And maybe go back. And if you find space, you can hold here. Or if you have the space to do so, you can drop the hands to the heels if that feels safe, in the shoulders and in the heart. And we're gonna begin to invite our hips forward for this camel pose. Now remember, you can do option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. One more breath here. I'm going to slowly come out of it, draw my hands to my low back, push into my low back, really lengthen out the vertebra, and let my chin to my chest, and then I'm just going to sit. I'm going to sit in Virasana Thunderbolt pose. I'm not going to draw my heart or my head forward or back. I want to bring myself to a neutral position to make sure my vertebrae have the opportunity to realign themselves. We're going to do one more of those. Remember, you have the option to do those different options if this one doesn't feel safe. Inhale, let's come to stand again in Virasana. Coming to stand on the knees. You can pad your knees if you need to. Backpack the hands onto the low back. Pull that tailbone down, so no sticking out the booty like this, y'all. That's not going to protect your low back, fam. Pull that tailbone down, draw the groin forward, like you're squeezing your booty cheeks. Hands at the low back, invite the elbows together. There's a rubber band bound around the elbows, y'all. Push the hands into the low back. Feel yourself grow the spine out of the pot of the pelvis. Heart lifts up to the heavens, chin, chest. Maybe we're holding here. This is deep. This is deep. You don't have to progress all the way down. See how this feels here. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you invite one hand to the heel, other hand, and once you get there, you want to open up to the chest and invite those hips forward. One more breath, y'all. Inhale, hands come to the low back. Use that to support your way up. Come to sit. Virasana, Thunderbolt pose. Draw the booty onto the heels. Just rest. Let the vertebra neutralize. Might feel all of that energy kind of pouring and surging through the body, through the head. Feel a little loopy. I be feeling loopy with back bends, but in the best way. Loopy in the best way. Now that we've neutralized the spine, we can come to a child's pose, open the knees wide, let the belly and the chest fall through. You might stay lifted here, or you might extend the arms long completely. Find what feels safe for y'all. That felt good. Once again, why do we practice back bends? We want to keep the spine supple. When it comes to the physical body, we want to keep the spine supple. We want to keep it pliable, but be really mindful of the ways that it can bend and the ways that it can't. So we don't want to focus on bending the ways we can't, but we want to keep it supple by cultivating more ways to bend the way that it can. And also to stabilize the spine. That's going to help stabilize it as well. And energetically, those benefits we get from a supple spine, almost like creating more space for flow, more space for movement. It also keeps us more supple, keeps us more kind of flowing energetically, like a little bit more loose, not so hard, fast on things being a set way. We can allow ourselves to kind of move and shape and bend with the things that are happening around us. Really drawing in more of that feminine energy. And also bringing in more play, more receptivity, more ease. Inhale. Let's lift it up tabletop and just make our way onto our booties, legs extended. However you want to get there, y'all. We're going to venture onto our back slowly, though. I might bend the knees and let's go back. More back. All the way back. Take your time. As soon as the back of the heart gets there, kisses the mat, you're going to hug the knees in. And you can clasp the front of the knees or behind the knees. Just really feel yourself creating space in the low back, in the mid back. And we'll close with a supine twist, rocking and rolling all the way to the right side. And we'll slowly peer the left hand out behind us, peel it out behind us in a half T, coming to a supine twist. And seeing how this feels once again, make sure it feels supporting and supportive of your body. Or rather supportive of the needs of your body. I'm speaking gibberish today, y'all. It's been a while since I've been on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Well, that's not true. I've been doing my Thursday live streams with y'all. We've done 3 already, so if you've been joining me for those weekly live streams, they're Thursday at 6 p.m., then y'all seen me on the mat. But I have been speaking gibberish because, you know, I just haven't been in my practice for a while. So let's move to the opposite side, supine twist. Right hand comes out to the right. Finding that T shape. But yeah, I will be bringing some more just different conversations onto the YouTube channel, y'all. Gonna be talking more, still doing practices, but also really talking a little bit more about yogic lifestyle. What does that look like? What does it look like to practice yoga off the mat? Inhale, come back to center, fam. Hug everything in one final time, coming to your version of happy baby, maybe clasping behind the thighs, maybe grabbing the shins, maybe grabbing the insides or outsides of the feet, maybe just rocking left and right. Once again, just finding that neutralizing pose for the spine. Also grounding through the hips. Okay. Okay. Feet up to the heavens, hands up to the heavens, y'all. Just hang out here for a moment. Exhale, bend the knees. And float the feet and the hands back to the earth. I have my blocks underneath my knees just because that feels really stabilizing for my spine. You can do the same, or maybe draw a pillow underneath the knees. It just elevates the low back a little bit more. Or it brings elevation to the legs, which flattens out the low back, which feels very good for me right now. Coming into your version of Shavasana, I have this blanket. I'm feeling cold, so I'm about to put this blanket on, y'all. Whatever feels good for you. Remember, Shavasana is a state of being. It's not necessarily just a pose. So if you want to close your practice in any other pose other than laying down on your back, you can. You can close your practice in legs up the wall. You can find Shavasana in a seated position, any pose that feels grounding for you. I invite you to close the eyes, or you can keep the eyes open if that feels safe for y'all. And slowly, when you're ready, begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, bringing gentle movement back into the body. Maybe rolling to the left or the right into a fetal position, y'all. Coming up to a seated position of your choice. Ooh. I invite y'all to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together at heart center, a little space in between, thumbs pressing to heart center. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose, y'all. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste, y'all.